You might see a twice exceptional autistic peer at school, looking less social and more solitary than others. Knowing what you've learned so far about autistic culture should shed some light as to some possible reasons why. The truth is, we all want to have true, supportive friends by our side. Just like anybody else, we all want to be heard and validated. Here's what we want friends to know.
I would say myself being on the spectrum and having friends on the spectrum, the level of communication that you have with someone is quite important. Just having to recognize and check in with people on where they're at.
When you see us having a bad day, be there for us. I just want people to understand, hey, we're just like you. I know our brains are different, but we really, really just want to be accepted.
Often we are concerned about bigger problems in this world outside of the school.
Treat them as a friend who has quirks and make sure they feel included.
My advice on making friends or staying friends with someone on the spectrum, in a school setting, I think would be that you can always ask. You can always invite someone, and the worst thing they can do is say no. To put in that effort of making sure someone feels welcome and trying to include them, even if, and then they can always say, no, I actually don't want to. But I think that effort goes a long way.
Be direct and communicate with us, because we don't understand things that are wrong implicitly, or you should have done this, you should have done that, so why didn't you tell me?
Accept us as we are. Learn more about us.
Understand their way of thinking and their rules. Do not take things personally.
Try to understand the interest that they have and how strong their interest is. I think those are the easiest ways you can get to know a classmate on the autism spectrum.
A really good way to start a conversation is introducing yourself and then asking hey, what are some of your favorite topics you like to talk about?
Just let them be themselves.
Just find their interest. If you have a common interest, definitely highlight that.
If you hear something about them that is different than a lot of people you know, tell them you like that. They like directness. Be direct. Treat it like any other friendship. Make sure they know that they matter.